Patrick Mahomes currently has the NFL world spotlight after signing his record-setting extension for nearly $500 million. Meanwhile, Tom Brady is on the back end of his career looking to make a statement with perhaps the best receiving group he's ever had. And this season, according to Fox Bet, Mahomes is predicted to have 36.5 touchdowns, while Brady's number is 29.5. So, Shannon, who has the better offense next season, Mahomes or Brady?
That's not even close.
Not even close, says Shannon.
Not even close. No. One guy's in a Ferrari, the other guy's in a Tesla. One guy ain't making no noise.
Not bad.
He ain't making no noise. You can't even hear no Tesla. I'm at the like, is that car even home? Do I need to call AAA and get you some assistance? Because I don't hear your car running. You just pulled up at the stoplight. And the other one, oh, stop it, Skip. But you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I haven't spoken.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself because here's the thing. Here's a guy that's been at the helm of his offense for 3 years, and one guy's just coming in after 4 months. So he's just going to just take off. Stop it. You know better than that. My homeboy's going to show y'all. He's like, you know what? I just got $503 million, but I should have got a bill because I'm underpaid. Yeah, I should have got a bill ticket. That's what he should have got, Skip. Because he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do this thing back to back. I'm about to throw a 50. I'm about to throw those 50 spot. He going to have more than 36 touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah, that's for sure. He probably have 10 more than Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to put some dew on that? 10 more touchdowns than Brady. Right now.
Done.
Gotcha.
Done.
I saw you coming. I knew you couldn't help yourself.
Done.
I know you couldn't help yourself.
I got you.
I like the fact, Skip, you heard him last year. He led his team to the Super Bowl, won the MVP, and he said, I just started learning how to read defense like 8-9 games into last season. Can you imagine?
I will give you that.
Ooh,
I'm not sure he was reading them in the Super Bowl.
There you go.
He may be studying that Super Bowl tape right now. I blew that one, and I missed that read. And
you know what? He's the type of guy that don't take any notes, don't even show up to class, and then pass the test. How you do that? You ain't even take no notes. You ain't got nothing. Savant. Yeah. Yo, guy, Skip, he got to take all them notes. He got to break quarantine and be where he's not supposed to be, breaking in people's houses, in the parks when they go in quarantine and say social distancing. Stay inside. He outside. He's practicing. My guy just doing what he's supposed to. Skip, this is not even close. Give me Tyreek. Give me Hardman. Give me Watkins. Give me Kelsey. Give me that offensive line. And give me my homeboy. I'm good.
Really?
Yep.
Speaking of a bill, maybe the Chiefs should have sent Mahomes a bill for the interceptions he threw in the Super Bowl. If we could just quickly see those again. There's one late in the third quarter. They're down 20-10 at this point. I thought this was game over because Mahomes drops back and he throws it, and it's so far off target. It's a big pick.
The guy went up under the route. I mean, the linebacker made a great read.
Wait. Is that open? Is that open? Wait a second. And here we go. Oh, that's that same play. Then early in the fourth quarter, it's the next possession. He does it again. He repeats it. He throws another pick.
A little behind it.
And it is a sorry pass.
It was a little behind.
It's a sorry pass, and they're still behind 20-10. And it's a little low and outside to Tyreek, who he paid for that one.
Yeah.
He took a shot.
But he got it back.
And then, of course, a couple of minutes pass, and now it's mid-fourth quarter, and you're still trailing, and it's third and forever, and he throws this punt to Tyreek with a rusher in his face. It's kind of a no-look pass because I think he knew Tyreek was in the area code of this ball, but so could a 49er have been. This could have been intercepted. That could have been game over. It was 7:13 left, and he got away with pulling off the play of the game in the Super Bowl, and it wasn't exactly textbook.
It was textbook.
Okay. And then the only reason he kept getting away with this is because in the fourth quarter, his opposing quarterback was named Jimmy Garoppolo, who went 3 for 11 in the fourth quarter for a grand total of 36 yards and missed Emmanuel Sanders wide open with a big step on the defense right at the goal line with 1:40 left.
What does that have to do with my homeboy?
Well,
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, but if this ball gets completed as it should have, He's got a big step there. If that ball's completed, they're up 27-24, and maybe your guy is the hero. Maybe he pulls them back again. It's a minute and a half to go.
What's 3 points when you've been down by 24?
Okay.
When you've been down by 10?
You could be, but this was San Francisco, and this was a Super Bowl, and Mahomes had not played very well up to this point. He had a grand total of 62 QBR in this game, scale 0 to 100, so it was just barely above average.
I know a guy who won a Super Bowl had a QBR worse than that the previous year.
Let's talk about that guy.
Yeah, let's do.
That guy just picked an offense that nobody thought that he would pick because he just buffaloed the whole National Football League. Nobody thought Tom Brady to Tampa Bay? Really? Why did he pick that offense? Because Jameis Winston last year led the league in passing.
Okay.
He was second in the league in touchdown passes. He was 3 shy of Lamar's MVP 36. He had 33. So led the league in passing, second in touchdown passes. Meanwhile, he had 12 more turnovers than any other quarterback. By 12 turnovers, he was number 1 in turnovers. That's hard to do.
Right.
That's a record that will never be broken, I think. And meanwhile, his turnovers were 26 more than Tom Brady had in New England last year, in which he had arguably the worst supporting cast, at least the worst receiving core in all of pro football, according to Pro Football Focus, last in separation. But he only had 26 fewer turnovers than Jameis. Well, think about how he's going to clean up Jameis's act this year. And again, I'm a Jameis fan, and he, in stretches last year, he was sensational. He does have a bigger arm than Tom has at this point. I will give you that. But we are talking about the GOAT. We are talking about pliability plus GOAT equals here we go again at age 43.
Your GOAT is a landline fisher. He fishes from the bank. But Jameis is a deep sea fisher. He's throwing the ball.
Which is why he got sacked 47 times to Tom Brady's 27 in Foxborough.
Hold on. Now, they said the offensive line was rated what last year? And what are they rated this year?
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. That was my next point. They were 7th in the league last year, which is pretty good, and still gave up 47 sacks because Jameis is holding it and holding it and holding it. I'm going to throw a home run. I'm going to throw a home run. Boom. I got hit again. And I lost the football. That happened way too often, which is why they went 7 and 9 last year with all those yards and nothing to show for it. Okay, that 7th-ranked offensive line is going to replace the right tackle with a rookie named Tristan Wirfs out of Iowa. They traded up a spot from 14 to 13 to snatch him. I had him ranked the 2nd of the 4 stud left tackles. He can go either way, but he'll now start out as the right tackle in Tampa. And Pro Football Focus concluded if he grows into that job, they're going to be a top 10 offensive line again. Kansas City's offensive line last year was ranked 16th, and now they have it up to 12th. I'm not sure why, but Tampa's could be a little better than Mahomes this year if Tristan Wirfs lives up to what I think he will.
And you got to realize last year, Eric Fisher missed a lot of time with an injury. Skip, you guys on Tampa, your offense is not better in any position. You're not better at quarterback. You're not better at offensive line. You're not better at the skill position. And you're definitely not better at coaching. Because I'll take Big Red over Bruce Arians. How about that?
You know, I wouldn't have before last year, and all of a sudden he's riding high because he finally won him a Super Bowl.
Put his best top of
He had a hard time in lots of NFC, AFC championship games, but man, he finally broke through last year, and thanks to Jimmy G, he got him a Super Bowl.
How many Super Bowls Bruce Arians won as a head coach?
Well, okay, we're about to have one.
No, you're not about to have any.
So last year, you ready for this? Pro Football Focus, speaking of, ranked Tampa's receivers #1 in pro football. #1.
Yes.
Last year, your receivers in Kansas City were ranked 8th, 1 to 8. I would say that would be advantage Brady because last year they didn't even have this guy named Rob Gronkowski, who is now out of football for a whole year. Healthy, he's healed up, he's refreshed, he is reunited with his soulmate GOAT quarterback, TB12, Tom Brady. Magic is going to start happening again just with Gronk. And by the way, speaking of that, the #1 ranked receiving core, guess who they added? They went down in the 5th round and they got a receiver named Tyler Johnson. And by the way, Pro Football Focus also had him ranked the #1 receiver. He was their highest graded receiver in all of college football over the last 2 years. His stats are a little better over 2 years than CeeDee Lamb's or Jerry Jeudy's. Your guy's Jerry Jeudy, my guy's CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
Tyler Johnson's stats were a little better. He did not run the 40. I don't think he's very fast. I think he's 4.6-ish. That's what I believe.
Okay.
But I watched some Minnesota games last year, and I always tell you, sometimes players just flash to me on the TV screen. Every time I turn on Minnesota, that guy's catching another pass. He is the prince of midair as far as if it's a 50-50 ball, he goes up and gets it. Well, they stole him in the 5th round, and I don't doubt he's going to contribute. And all they have on the outside are 2 Pro Bowl receivers. Did you have 2 Pro Bowl receivers on the outside?
We good. The only thing that's going to flash is Tom Brady's season before his eyes. He's like, what'd I get myself into?
Really?
I should have packed this thing up and went on home. That's what's going to flash.
I've been warning you about little Scotty Miller. He was only 7th round pick out of Bowling Green, but we're talking a little Edelman, a little Amendola, all mixed together because he has lightning short area quickness. Watch him in the slot. Watch him move and groove in the slot. He is going to get open a lot, and he's going to catch a lot of balls underneath because they not only have Gronk, but they have O.J. Howard, who ran 4.5 at, what's he weigh, 260?
Yeah. You see Jameis throwing that ball over the top, that ain't Brady's game.
Okay. Brady will play Brady's game.
Yeah, I know.
You just give him weapons because he had none last year. He had Julian Edelman beat up, broken down. Yeah, all he did last year, Julian Edelman, was lead the league in drops. I don't think they're going to have a receiver lead the league in drops.
The way he be fishing, you catch a little brim, you catch a little perches.
Really?
Now, if you want big marlin, you got to go deep. You got to go way out there. And then when you hook one back the boat down, that ain't how Tom Brady fish.
And
He got a little cane pole fishing.